Hi, I'm Nancy, and today I want to talk about these wonderful little Pilates balls. They're a nice, soft ball, perfect little size, great aid for core work. I'd like to start with us coming onto a mat. If you'd like to do this with me, or if you just want to watch, we can take this ball behind us and just lean into it. As I lean back, I'm going to hug my belly in, relax my shoulders down, and now I've got this nice back support. Taking my hands behind my head, I can lean forward and take a little bit of the pressure off the ball and then lean back. Coming forward and back, I'm getting a great connection to my abdominal muscles. If I stay with that little lean back, shoulders relax, bellies in, and take up one knee, bring it to the opposite elbow. Now I'm working a little bit more into my side abdominals, but I really like how the ball enhances what I'm doing with these little sit-ups. I'm going to pull that ball out in front of me. Lean back. I'm sitting on my heels. My toes are up, shoulders relaxed. I'm going to hold on to that ball and just take it to one side, tap my elbow down, come across the knees, take it to the other side, tap my elbow down. Bringing that ball down with me to the floor, I can place the ball inside my knees and work my inner thighs. Feet are flat. I've stacked everything up, and just giving that ball a little squeeze with the inner knees is a great exercise for the inner thighs. Bracing with my hands, I'm going to pick my feet up, bring my knees right over my hips, keep my belly in. And now I can just bring those knees away from me and towards me. And again, a wonderful way to utilize the ball, working the core. Moving the ball up inside my ankles adds another dynamic level to this. Just holding the ball up there is work in and of itself. Those knees can be slightly bent or perfectly straight. Having to hang on to that ball with the ankles, I can gently stretch. Maybe draw a little circle on the ceiling with that ball. Stretching my arms out, I can take my legs from side to side. All the while, just having to hang on to that sphere adds a little bit more work to what I could do, the same exercises without the ball, but the ball is just making things a little bit more challenging and a little bit more fun. If we move to a side lying position, you can either rest your head on your arm or on your hand. Shifting the ball inside the legs. Once again, we can work the thighs just by squeezing and releasing the ball. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Coming back into back lying, placing that ball back in between my knees, arms alongside the body. I'm just going to do a gentle bridge, just lifting the hips up. This is going to help to keep my knees aligned with my hips. While the hips rise, I can also give that ball a little squeeze. And then come down. Shifting over to a belly lying position. I'm going to actually place the ball right underneath my navel with my elbows on the mat. My toes tucked underneath, my heels out behind my hips. I'm going to press into the elbows and just gently lift away from the ball, make it round again. If I let my body weight go, it's going to flatten a little bit. If I lift my hips a little bit, I'm going to activate my core, make that ball round. Just coming down and pulling up, pulling my belly button away from the ball, making that ball round, deflating it a little again, pressing into the elbows, pulling it up. I'm going to do that one more time. This time as I come up, I'm pushing into the elbows, hugging the belly in, and I'm going to add a lift of the knees, make that ball soft and round, and then knees down, belly in. Let's do that again. Press the belly in, and slow release. Make that ball soft and round, and then release it. moving the ball out in front of the body. Just holding onto that ball gives those arms something to do and helps them to stay aligned to the shoulders. I'm going to pick my feet up off the floor, and I'm going to pick that ball up off the floor, and we're just going to slowly stretch the ball out and lift the elbows up, and then put the elbows back down. Stretch the ball out, lift the elbows up, and come back down. Stretch it out, lift it up, and then tap the ball down, tap the legs down. I'm lifting my legs up, lifting my ball up, putting my legs down, and I'm going to shift that ball behind my back. Reaching the ball towards the heels. I'm keeping my neck as neutral as I can. I'm going to take that ball up and down a few times, really feeling my shoulders, but I'm also still working my core. And then I'm lifting my heart. I'm going to move that ball back out in front. Pick up my hips, kind of combat crawl back with those elbows, and then I can actually move that ball right underneath my forehead and get a lovely stretch. So the Pilates balls are an excellent tool. We can use them on our backs, on our bellies, on our sides. Lots of ways to enhance whatever you're doing for your core work. Enjoy.